Alright guys, so today we will be looking at the throwback cards that will be ran this week, tomorrow, at Darlington. So, some of these cards I do like, some of them I hate so much. So, enough said, and let's look at the first card. And by the looks of it, looks pretty decent. Here's the first one, Ross Chastain's number 1 UPS card. Ooh, throwback to Dale Jarrett. UPS decided to hop on board. That's amazing. Everything about this card matches. I really like it. Solid 8 out of 10. Now this one isn't as right of a throwback because he's throwing back to the car he was supposed to run first, but instead he drove the 29 car. But overall, it's still a decent car. I'll give it a 6. Now this one, a throwback to Tony Stewart. This car will catch your eye. This one looks really nice. I really like it. I hope it's made in die-cast form. So this one, not perfect yet, but I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Brad Keselowski. It's a cash draw car. He could have thrown back to literally anything, but he throws back to, I don't even know what he threw back to, but he can make this his primary cash draw car. I'll give it a solid 7. They did it again. They let him get away with it. That's really cool. Corey LaJoie's 7-Eleven car to Don LaJoie. Might be his grandfather. It's a really nice car. Everything matches. You know what? 10 out of 10. Okay. Kyle Busch is throwing back to his Fontana win. Alright, I can't. He's throwing back to his Fontana win. This is so stupid. It's really goofy, but really stupid at the same time. I'll give it a 6. Now this one, a Bill Elliott throwback car with a good Lumar car. This car looks really nice. Better than his normal Lumar cars. This is getting a 10 out of 10 from me. Eric Almirola's Dale Jr. throwback car. This one could catch my eye after 2 laps of it hitting the wall. But enough with those jokes. This car looks really nice. It gets a 9 out of 10 for me. 1 out of 10. They've already ran this throwback car. Why do they need to do it again? No. This throwback car sucks. So that's why it's getting a 1 out of 10 for me. Like, I have a diecast from the Gen 6 version. No, this car sucks. I don't like it at all. I don't really agree with people saying that this should be his primary Menards car. I mean, they couldn't switch up a yellow for one race. This is getting a 3 out of 10 for me. I don't like it at all. Okay, Chase. Yeah, I really like it. Chase Briscoe thrown back to the boss man, Tony Stewart. One of his older, I don't even know what it is. This gets a 10 out of 10 for me. I don't know the name of the car. Okay, Brendan, 10 out of 10. Yes. Everything about this car matches. Like, they even changed the font. Although, if only it wasn't a Ford and the sponsor was a little bit different, it would be 10 out of 10. It is. It may not look like a throwback car, but it has Matt Kenseth's number 17 font. It's decent. I'll give it a solid 7 out of 10. But they needed to do something else with the car. Apparently this is a throwback to one of Martin Truex Jr.'s 2017 cars. But I don't see the resemblance, really. But it's still a really cool car, at least. So I will give it a 7 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Everything about this car is amazing. To the paint scheme, to the sponsor. Except the manufacturer and the numbers are different. It's kind of convenient that a 20 car is thrown back to the 17 car because Matt Kenseth drove the 20 car at one point. 10 out of 10. Okay. I mean, they got the manufacturer right, the paint scheme right, but the number and the sponsor are different. But I still really like the car, so I will give it a 7. 10 out of 10. The font looks really different. Even Pennzoil's font is different. Although if that shell wasn't there, it'd be... Actually, it still is a really nice car. Now this car reminds me of Jeff Gordon's Bugs Bunny car, but it's not a throwback to that. You guys know what I'm talking about, like that, the Bugs Bunny car that is up on the screen on the right. But this car's still a really cool car. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Now this one was kind of out of the ordinary. It's kind of random, but still really cool. This could just be ran every week. What throwback cars was better than primaries? 9 out of 10. Ryan Parese's throwback to his dad. It's not terrible. It's plain, but this one actually has a sponsor, unlike his dad's car. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Now, I don't think of this car and just see Jimmy Johnson. I just see a random patriotic car. But the 42 car, the neon, is what it shows. So, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Another 7. I feel like his car that he's going to run at the All-Star race is a better throwback than this. Like, Allegiant, no. Not too bad, but the Pay Blue isn't really on there. 7. Throwback to Kurt Busch. We've seen it before, though. That's the problem. I feel like we've seen this throwback before. So, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Really? Another one of these crappy throwbacks. This one's getting a 3 out of 10 for me. It doesn't even match the Dale Jarrett car. No. It gets a 3 out of 10 for me. Let's go to the next one. This one, a lot of people think it'd be a throwback to like Davey Allison, but you'd be wrong. I kind of forgot what a throwback car is too. But then again, it's still really cool. I still think of Davey Allison when I see this. 8 out of 10. Hey, the Rocket Man is back. That's sweet. Him throwing back to himself. I mean, that would make sense. Kind of. But hey, Ryan Newman is back in NASCAR for this. So I will give it... Paint scheme's cool too. 10 out of 10. So this is a throwback to when Joe Gibbs got in... he went into the Football Hall of Fame. So, it's pretty cool. So I will give it an 8 out of 10. Joe Lee Johnson throwback car from Ty Dillon. The number and the font is correct. I'm pretty sure even the color is correct. 10 out of 10. Yes, 10 out of 10. I don't care what you say. It's amazing. Now, this may not be a throwback, but I really like it. The out of the groove car, like that. What is that, mountain going up the side? This is amazing. I really like it a lot. 10 out of 10. Now, this last one is also gonna be a 10 out of 10 for me. These throwback cars look really good. This one looks really good. So, that is a 10 out of 10 for me. It's a really cool car. Now, I shall rate my 3 favorite and my 3 least favorite. Let's go start off with my 3 least favorite throwback cars. So this goes to the number 3 spot, Rick Stenhouse's quote-unquote throwback car. I don't like it because nothing about it matches except the brown number. It'd be cool if this wasn't a throwback car, but JTG already might as well should just stop making throwback cars. They already suck at it anyways. So that's why I got a 3 out of 10. Number 2 is this disaster. I don't know. I don't care what y'all say. I don't care if you think you like this car. I don't like it. Just like Eric Estep does not like his Pennzoil Menards car. This is what it feels like to me. I don't like it. Because Menards couldn't even switch up that neon yellow for one race. This is not a throwback car. This is a stupid car that they try to make out of a throwback. Let's look at my least favorite. Number 1. This car sucks. Because they've already ran the dang thing. If it was something else, it wouldn't suck as bad. So this is why it is my least favorite throwback car. It got a 1 out of 10 rating. Which means this will not look good on track again. So let's look at my 3 favorites. Number 3 is good old Quaker State throwback. Now this card looks really nice. I really like it. The font is different. Quaker State went back to their old logo for this race. This is a proper throwback car. This is something that should be seen every year as a throwback car. I wouldn't care. Unlike that Federal Express car. That one, actually, in 2020, it sucked too. So this one, that's why this one is best at number 3. Now let's look at number 2. Number 2 is Ty Dillon's throwback to Jolie Johnson. I really like it. Like, it's just in black and white picture, but I'm pretty sure it's baby blue. So everything about this car is amazing. Even the roof, the hood matches up. That is really cool. I really like that. That is a proper throwback as well. Now, let's look at, well, you guys probably know what number 1 is. Would this seem biased for this being number 1? Because it's not a throwback car? I don't think so. Actually, yes, I do think so. I mean, Kyle Busch kind of had the same thing going. It's kind of a throwback car to his November one, even though he didn't run the car. Yeah, like the picture that's going to be on the right of the screen. Yeah, that. So, that's why it's at number 1. It's really cool. Alright guys, so that'll do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. So, can't wait to see all these cars and how they run on track tomorrow. So, make sure you guys like and subscribe, hopefully. And see you later.